good. Let's do some scrapping. Did you have a wonderful weekend? Has it been creative or not so much? Let's see. And I've already got questions in the comments even before I could hit the go live button. I have this question from Mel, who says she's made her own August kit. She doesn't have a rainbow stamp, but she has a stencil with little rainbows. Yes, of course you can use that. Yes, indeed you can. So here we go. All right. So a little trivia for you. Oh, you're going to sit over here with the monkeys. Hey, monkeys, can you keep the comments company? That'd be cool. All right. So 70 years ago today is when the Disney version of Alice in Wonderland came out. So, oh, Georgia says I'm really quiet. Well, now I've got traffic outside the window, so that's great. Should I unplug anything here, or can you hear me? Okay, so I figured we'd do a little Alice version, and I've gone very fancy, and I have Cheshire Cat nails on. But I don't know how long they'll last, because I don't do long nails, and they feel so weird. So weird. Ah! And I've got my Cheshire Cat cardigan on. So I'm all stripy. And I printed out an Alice photo that I've never scrapped. And I'll tell you why. You know how we get those silly worries about ourselves? In my head, this photo was going to be so much nicer, and what I realized once I saw the picture was that my hair really needed a trim. And so I've never scrapped it because my hair is all straggly at the end. And I don't know why, but today that just seemed a really silly reason to not scrap it. So I'm going to scrap it. Straggly ends and all. Yes. So there we go. And I'm going to be using the July Best of Both Worlds kit, which I still have these 2 full sheets plus a bunch of scraps. So that's going to work. And I think that's everything I need to say before my speech. So hi, my name's Mel. I teach online scrapbooking classes, design scrapbooking products, and help you use them to tell your stories in a creative way. It's not just my hobby, it is my job, and that means that anytime I scrapbook on the internet, it is considered advertising, and I have to make sure that you're aware of that. So thank you for coming to watch my hashtag advertising. Also, at the request of both WB and Cassie, I need to also do, with my introduction, I'm supposed to do a little jazz hands and say, this is Maleficent. She's my new desk, in case you missed that. Right, moving on. Yes, exactly, Elaine. My hair will make me laugh when I look back in the album. Totally. I don't know why it bothered me, but it did. But today it doesn't bother me, so I'm going to go with it. Maybe that's because, I haven't had a haircut in a very long time. And Kelcat says you could trim the hair in the picture. Yes, and I looked at that option of just like going straight in line with the fence, and I don't like that photo. The crop is correct. It needs to be where it needs to be, because I want you to see the Wonderland fence posts. And also, if I cut out the fence posts, then you can't see what my arms are resting on, so it looks really weird. It looks like I'm just holding my hands like this for no apparent reason, where because you can see the fence, you can see that the bottoms of my arms are resting on that fence. There we go. So, yes, hair is real life. And let's be honest, if your hair goes down to the sash on the back of your dress, it probably does have dodgy ends, because long hair. All right, so I have a bit of beverage. I have coffee today, and let's get started. Adhesive Avenger took this for me. Yay. He's a good egg like that. Right. So I've got this one on diagonal. Oh, okay. Nail test 1. Can I cut with scissors? Find out. Hello, Suze. Let's see. I think I'm alright with scissors. The nails are not hitting each other. Oh, I really don't know how people have long nails all the time because I can't cope. But it's fun. Oh, see? Oh, Georgia asked where WB is and then remembered where WB is. WB is a musical theater camp. Yeah. He's very excited. Yeah. Okay. And Brandy's strip off this one too. And then I'm going to do a nice big vertical strip of this. Oh, I meant to sharpen my scissors before this, but Maureen can't do long nails, but loves hearing them go clickety-clack. I'm not sure that's an ASMR that I like. Do you know what's on this paper? Peaches. Just saying. Peaches. There's another one. Peachy peaches. So I remedied my drawer situation where my stacks were 7 short of a column. I sorted it out. I ordered the colors. I've got, yeah. Do I want to cut that other one there? I think I do. I don't like that one's off and one's in the gap and one is not. So I'm going to take that down. Yes. Scissors cutting paper is my kind of ASMR for sure. And my adhesive roller. I love the ASMR on my adhesive roller. Oh, Joanne always has acrylics. She's had acrylics for 20 years. So her nails didn't look like her nails to her in lockdown, I'm guessing. Alright. Yeah. I like that better. Moving to the country. Yeah. I bet they have peach ink pads there. So, do I want a bit of purple in there? It's possible. I'm not sure. Where will you put the new colors as they're released? Well, this is the thing. So there is a little expansion room in my desk. Oh, by the way, I posted which 7 I went for on Instagram stories. So if you're curious about those things, you can find it there. And yeah, I could do another column and relegate some stuff from this drawer to the drawer that's behind me. Or if there's only 1 or 2 of the new colors as they come out that I like, you know, peach and maybe 1 extra thing. And, you know, I'm not going to stop going on about peach until we get peach. I'm here for it. Anyway, I think if there's only 1 or 2 that I want to add, then I will take out a couple that to me are really, really close. But I could also add in another column. So the option is there, but how many are in a column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Which means I now have 45. Yeah. I don't know. But there we go. Hey, Sophia did a Museum Wednesday at the RAF Museum at Hendon. No, I haven't done that particular museum. I hope you enjoyed it. And Ricky has a report back from Magic Kingdom. And her boys loved it, and we're all tall enough for everything. Only got mad at me that Space Mountain was in the dark. But it didn't last long. Yay. Oh, Georgia wants to know how many oxide colors there are, and I don't remember. Isn't there 60-something? I want to say there's 60-something. Because when I had 37, I was right around half. So, yeah. 60-something, nearly 70, 70-ish. Between 60 and 70, I want to say. Somebody will know. I don't know. Okay, so what else have I got in here? See, this has Alice Blue, but is not. It's not actually Alice Blue, because I would consider that to be more Alice Blue than this. This is just going to get its own live on Friday. And I'm okay with that. All right, what do I have, though? What scraps have we got left? Not a huge amount, to be honest. This, and this on the back actually might be really quite good for this one. I haven't done enough with these word strip stickers, so they need to come out today. And this floral is totally coming in today. Right. But, okay, hold on. Everything's kind of sliding away from me. Come back here. So, we've got letters here. Georgia is being controversial and says she does not like Alice in Wonderland. Are we talking the entire concept? You don't like the book? You don't like any of the films? You just don't like Wonderland in general? I'm not sure how we've ever had a conversation that did not end in sadness. We need to know more, Georgia. Why do you dislike Alice? Of the scraps from the kit that might match up. A bit there. Okay. Karen has looked it up for us and she says 62 colors. Okay. And Georgia has updated that just anything to do with Alice in Wonderland gives her just meh shrug feelings. Okay. Well, I suppose that's all right. If it must be, then it must be. But, Casey went and made some swatches for. Heather says the backstory to Alice is a little iffy. The backstory to a lot of things is a little iffy if you want to research them a lot. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh no! Cowcats actually has the middle name Alice but doesn't like Alice. Oh my goodness. I love it. And I love the books. Dun, dun, dun. It's okay though. I'm not putting like Alice in Wonderland stuff on here, so you'll be alright. The video and the page will still be okay. The films. So Sophia was a big fan of the books and enjoyed them as a kid, and her kids do now, but not so big on the films, and that the Johnny Depp one was just weird. See, I like the first of the Tim Burton ones. That's the Johnny Depp ones. I like the first one. The second one was like, no. So much potential. So not there. The pacing is just really flat. It's like, seriously, I'm a big Alice nerd and I'm bored. But I like the concept of the first one, of what would happen if Alice went back, and yeah, I like that one. I think that one has, what's the word that I'm looking for? I like the concept of it. Okay, I'm thinking border punch for this purple. So let's see what we can do about that. Ha! Georgia, Look how quick that was. The thing I find really interesting about the 1951 Alice, the animated one, well, an animated one, but the Disney animated one, is that basically they tried to rewrite the story to cover both books in, I mean, it's still technically feature length, but it's a relatively short amount of time. And so the plot is kind of, if you know the books, then the plot is like really mixed up and it's kind of a weird edit. But at the same time, I like, you look at it and go, well, if you had to tell the whole story of Alice in Wonderland in this amount of time, then that I don't know where you would start. It's always going to end up bonkers. So I do find that part very funny. But there are many things about the 51 version that I just really, really enjoy. And I like that here in the UK we have a fair amount of like literary Alice-y references. It's not just the Disney Alice stuff, which I like, but I like the literary, like, because you read the book kind of stuff too. Aww, I love that some of you think of me when you see Alice stuff in the wild. That's so funny, but I love it. Yay, thanks. Okay, so this diagonal stripe doesn't have the purple. It has all the other colors, but it doesn't have the purple, and I kind of wish it did have the purple too, to be honest. Alright. Oh goodness, Marty's got a friend who's called Carol, and her brother is called Louis, because her mom was a huge fan. Wow. And Georgia wants to know if it's flooded here. Okay, so it's not flooded where I am right now, but yesterday I did get caught in it, and there was a lot of lightning in central London. And when I say that, remember that I come from Kansas, so I know what storms are like. And I'm not like somebody who's never seen a storm and freaks out. But I've never seen that much lightning over the city, and it was like right on top of it. So there was a lot of, you know, that when you're so close that the thunder comes right on top of the lightning. Yeah, so that was quite wild. And the big storm started while I was in dance class, and I came out of the studio in my Converse, and the road that the dance studio is on was a river. Not like a serious flood, but like, you know, when the water is rushing down it, so the water's only like this thick, but there's no way to get around it. The road has become one giant moving puddle. So I had no choice from the first step to just get my feet entirely wet. And so then it was like, well, the damage is done, so it doesn't really matter where I walk or what I do now. I'm not going to get more wet because I'm already there. Yeah, it was funny. I ended up walking down the middle of Chinatown, and everybody had huddled underneath these little awnings that they've set up for outdoor dining in the last couple months, because restaurants were allowed to open outdoors before they were allowed to open indoors, and so a lot of restaurants still have them. Oh, goodness. Go outside. Sorry, big buzzy bug just flew in at my desk. It's okay, Maleficent. We'll be all right. Sorry when Amy comes in and it's like, she's detail cutting in those giant nails. So yeah, so everybody was under those tents, and I was just like, well, I'm already wet. I'm just gonna keep walking. So I was the only one walking down the middle of the road. But also, when you grow up in Kansas, you think, I'm not gonna stand under an awning with metal poles in the middle of a thunderstorm either. Okay, are you a fly or are you a bee? You're going too fast, I can't tell. It's on the ceiling, but it's angry. I know you all come for the nature updates, right? Storms and buzzy bugs. The windows are open. Just go through the one that's open. Go on, you're so close. Made it. Well done, bug. Now stay outside. You'll be happier there. Right. Kate says, do you choose your photos when you choose your kit for the month? Or do you choose the papers for the kit and the photos come after the second one? And here's why. There's no sense in me making a kit for exactly what I want to scrapbook. Because, oh no, it's a very stupid bug. It came right back in. He's not the most intelligent of bugs. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, there's no sense in me making a kit that's for my photos exactly, because your photos are not my photos. And the whole idea is for it to all be really versatile so that you can, you're right there on the window, just go outside. So that you can follow along with whatever pictures you have. So that's why I don't do like really specific themes or anything like that, because I want it to be universal enough that you can find something to go with it. Yeah, so like I didn't put in a teapot paper or teacup paper because I have an Alice photo. No. I'm the bug whisperer? No. I'm really not. But I would rather them go back outside than try to put them or anything. Right. Except for clothes moths. They're the bane of my existence. They're horrible. Don't even pollinate anything. They're just annoying. They're just here to eat holes in your favorite things. Alright, I finally got there. Uh-oh, what's the name? A bug of very little brain. It's a poo bug. It is. Aww. If it comes, oh, it's sitting on the, it's a giant fly. That's what it is. Like, now that it's sitting still, I can see that it's not a bee. I agreed with all of you in the comments saying it sounds like a fly, but it was so big and it was so bouncy that I thought it actually might be a small bumblebee. Instead, very big fly. Not a horsefly, very big, normal fly. There we go. I know you wanted to know. Okay. Where'd the photo go? Here. So do I mat this in the purple as well? I think that is the answer, yes. Oh, but it needs to come to this corner because that line was not cut straight. I don't know who cut that. I don't think it was me. I think it was the fly. More purple. Yes, Mel says, you had storms in England. Canada has fires. Tasmania is in cold rain and the mountains are covered in snow. Sounds about right. I will, like, what being out in the storm yesterday was very flashbacky because we don't often get what I would call a proper storm here. If you live right at the seaside, you get more of them because they come off the sea. But they're small compared to like tornado Alley. But yesterday I was kind of like, oh, maybe Kansas storms are migrating. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to get this in here. Oh, I haven't stuck that. Come on, Shmuel. Stick things. There we go. And then this needs some Papillos. Pop it up, pop it up. Yes, I agree, Georgia. The weather is doing all sorts of weird stuff. And we can all put the dots together to figure it out. Yeah. Okay, I don't like Papillos with the nails. Oh my goodness, that feels so weird. Sophia spent the first half of her childhood in Guernsey. That's the Channel Islands, for those of you who don't know. And there you get really good storms with sheet lightning. Yeah. In the sea, you definitely get better than what we get up here in London, for sure. But yeah, yesterday was weird. And yeah, some parts of the city really, it did a number on them. I think, was it Stratford Tube Station? The stairs that take you from the street level down into the tube station, just the water ran from the street right down into there. So the ticket hall was just flooded. It does not work. Oh, I can't peel the backs off. How does anybody do this? How do any scrapbookers have long nails? Now I got to commit. Top, bottom. Maybe here? No. Here? There. Boop. Okay. Sophia says that she went to school in Jersey and would play sports in the rain, and they only went to hide if the lightning hit the hockey ball. But she's not sure that would be the same rules now. Decisions. It's gonna come together, right? And I'm not worried. But I'm figuring out where things are going. That one needs to go around there. I'm going to ink the middle here and curl these edges out. It's back, yes. There we go. Okay, then more of those. Yes, that's what I need. So that one is exactly the same. I don't want exactly the same. I'm going to go for this one. I'm covering that peach, but it still says peach here. Have I got, yeah, I've got another peach on here. So maybe I need to cut it out and make a little feature of it. Or maybe I need to save it until I get my ink back. Oh, what's on my thumbnails? The Cheshire Cat! Yeah, and I'm wearing my Cheshire Cat cardigan. If you watched from the beginning, that's not brand new information. Oh, George is back. Can take all your questions as long as they're not about us in Wonderland. But yes, Disney's animated Alice is 70 years old today. So, an Alice themed day. Shelly says, have you got your big photo printer set up? To be honest, I'm really not motivated to, like, it's set up and it can print non-photo-y things. But the cost of buying another set of photo inks is putting me off at the moment. I should maybe just order some enlargements. I really only like large photos as an every once in a while thing. They don't hugely inspire me all the time. But what have you got big photos of that you need help with? That might help me find a motivation for what I should do. Got some from Mother's Day. So like family portrait kind of pictures or candids. Georgia specializes in time zone conversion and finding links to random things for you. But Sophia reports that providing links to random things is a vital life skill. Yes. Georgia will Google that for you. Right, cut faster, Chanel, cut faster. This is not exciting viewing. Aw, thanks, Catherine. Catherine liked, in the Disney album class, there's a handful of big photos because that's how I like to use them. I use them as chapter dividers. So there's a big photo, I think from each day, if I remember right. And oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying to figure out a conversation, but it was multiple comments that I had to go back and figure out. But I've got it now. Apparently, we're all very chipper for this early in the morning. But of course, here it's afternoon. But yeah, when I use big photos, I quite often use them for chapter dividers. So when you're flipping through an album and I want there to be a visual moment of you pausing and going on to a next subject or event or a thing like that, that's when I use them most. So the Disney album class has a lot of examples of that because I still embellish the space that remains. And sometimes the space right over the top. Oh, yeah, and I've got an old Week in the Life YouTube series when WB was just tiny, and I used big photos for that too. Yep. I don't dislike them, they take so much more effort to print that I don't often do it. Does that make sense? Oh, Dawn's just finished watching that video. Still there. It's really interesting to know that the old stuff is still useful for you. Some places, not scrapbooky places, but some places about content, like what you should put on your channel and all of that, suggest that you go back and edit out like clean out your earlier archives so that you only have the stuff that's most relevant. but I think it's all okay pretty much. Oh, Marty has scrap-lifted loads of stuff from the Disney album class. Thanks. So that if you're wondering what on earth I'm talking about, it's not a whole class of nothing but Mickey Mouse layouts, and there's hardly any character product at all. And I think I did like a little hidden Mickey head on a bunch of different layouts, but like tiny somewhere tucked in. But yeah, there's when are we gonna go? Yeah, it's an album class because I basically do process videos for almost every page in 2 whole albums of one trip. So there's an immense number of videos. There's like 50. Oh, I would never take out old classes. I just meant free stuff on YouTube. And I don't really have any intention to do that either. Sorry, Stacy just got panicked that I would clean out old classes. No way. All of my classes, if you pay for it, it comes with permanent access. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, the Disney album class is called Most Magical Scrapbook. And yeah, Kirsty says Disney isn't my thing, but it's still one of my favorite classes for the album perspective. That was my goal. No, it's never my goal for it to be your favorite, and that's awesome. But I mean, my goal was that it would still be relevant even if your holidays weren't the theme park kind. Yeah? Okay. Right. I think this is going to be 2 pieces. Sorry to future Amy when she sees that. She's going to panic. Heather just got a new job! Look at you, Miss Awesome! Well done. Okay, so that's going up there. And then these. Here, here, and here. Oh, Kate's meant to be in Florida right now, but of course is not. Oh, but yes, go ahead and scrap them, I would say. So I could keep everything up here. I'm kind of digging that. This will go off the edge a little bit. I think that's okay. Casey's favorites are Clear the Desk and Magical Scrapbook. Yay! Stacey's got 4 Disney trips still to scrapbook. Oh, including her daughter's first trip when she was 16 months old, and that same daughter is now 20 years old. That's okay. Sophia goes back to old classes and old episodes with our sparkly friend. Yay! Yeah, I think a lot of people go back to that episode about how to put together a kit. Because that pops up on my radar not infrequently. Okay. Now what? So it's going to need a title. It's going to need some journaling space. What is that going to be? Oh, and what do I have left in these puffy frames? Let's use these today. Okay. Here. Kate is shocked. There's a glitter girl on how to put together a kit. Yeah, it's called Kit Me Up Before You Go Go. Kit me up before you go go. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Let's see if we can put the peach in here. Actually, I'm going to put a different one in the bottom half. Yay! Mel's got her August kit ready to go. Who else has got an August kit ready to go? I do! And if you haven't seen, there's a little bonus video that we did on Friday where you can see exactly what I've got in my August kit and how to build it from your stash. It is probably the easiest one to build from your stash that we have done in the entire year. And it's a little different than the normal kit. It's a rainbow of B-sides. And that is to celebrate the fact that it's a whole year since all of this started. Yeah. Right, I wanted the butterfly for the other one. Jill has her August kit ready to go, but she made it huge. That's no problem. I'd rather have too much to work with than not enough, if you ask me. And it'll make you feel like it's totally fine to accent, sorry, I'm reading a comment out loud at the same time I talk. I really must not do that. Anyway, yeah, it'll be absolutely fine to have a giant kit because then you can use and layer so much stuff and not feel like you should be saving it for something else. And there's a certain joy to that. Okay, I'm just going to figure out where this goes. Now it needs to go under because the photo is popped. Oh, but I don't like that now this is right next to that. Okay, so questions that are coming up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Marty says, what is the Mickey item sitting on your trimmer? This one, it's a ruler. Dun, 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 6-inch ruler. To be honest, it's from WB doing homework at my desk. And Stacy wants to know, where can we find a list of all the old classes? So if you go to, it's not on the forum page. So you have, all signups are on my blog itself, not in the forum. So you need to go to Shamel.com. Now, if you go to Shamel.com, just the homepage itself, over on the right-hand side, which if you're on your phone, you're going to need to turn your phone landscape. On the right-hand side, there's a button that says Online Classes, sign up anytime. And that will take you to most of them. It needs to be updated with the most recent. But if there's a particular class that you're interested in, then you can always just Google that particular class. So if you want to sign up for the Disney class, it's called Most Magical Scrapbook. So Google Shamel Most Magical Scrapbook, and it'll come up. Yeah, I know, that's terrible web design. It's very bad of me, but I promise it's there. Also, if you ever get stuck and you are looking for a class, send me a message wherever you want, and I will send you a direct link. If my in the comments virtual assistant wants to go grab a link to that class, she is certainly welcome to. All right, I still have this. So I'm wondering, oh, bye Mel, it's all right to sleep. It's in your, even if it's not at sleepy time in your time zone, it's okay to sleep. So it's definitely okay to sleep when it is nighttime in your time zone. Right. Where's the rest of this? It's here. What I was wondering is maybe adding that there. It's 2 white background pattern papers, which is why I don't love it. I could swap. I'm going to take these out. I might put them in elsewhere. Might not. Might be. Okay, but instead, I'm going to do these. Oh, right way around. So we'll need to do separate boxes. Okay, I'm happy with that. No, wrong. Almost cut the sticker instead. Yeah, man. That sticker is so odd. That's what Georgia says. She likes it, but it is such a weird shape. It is kind of. But I like this better than. Okay, yeah. Okay. Things I also want to use. These copies. Here. Okay, those 3. I don't know how I'm getting them into this page, but they need to go on today. I want this sheet clear. Okay, so I'm cutting them down so that I can move them around, figure out where they go. Right. Those 3. Oh, Georgia says, where did you get your nails done or from? Yeah, they're just stick-ons. And they're old ones from Primark. I've had them in my drawer for a very long time. Okay. Dreamy definitely fits this story. So we'll have that one. We can have Summer Day. We can have Just Relax. We can have Happiness, I think. Yeah. I feel like any of this section works. I mean, I guess I could have Vacation, but we don't really say that. Ah, there's a party, so I could put tea with it. I don't know. A possibility. It's an option. Okay, so I've got those. Hold on. Right, what are we doing? And a title. Oh, can you hear that? I'm sorry, Joanne. It's not the fly, actually. You know who it is. If it's not the fly, it is Leaf Blower Man. It's the leaf blower. Those 2, I think. Jocelyn says if she does her nails in different colors, it drives her mom nuts. That's really funny. I love having mine multiple colors. They've been that one color for such a long time because I've been trying to heal them up. And it has worked, but I do like them in different colors. Don't like that with that. Georgia says leaf blower man is premature. He might be cutting the hedges at the moment, so it might actually be hedge trimmer. But yeah, then he does the leaf blowing. All right, put the strips away for a second. They're not working. Georgia says he has more than one job. He's not actually. It's just a neighbor. It's not like a hired gardener. There are a lot of those around here too. But no, leaf blower man is just a man who really enjoys the leaf blower. And the other day, it was when we did Museum Monday. After we'd done the Museum Monday live and I had to go feed my child because we couldn't get food in the museum like normal. The spot where we found to stop and eat outside the station, somebody was, there were gardeners in the corner garden where we could see them, and they had trimmed everything, and there was loads of leaf scraps and stuff. And then they brought out the leaf blower, and they just blew all of the scraps out onto the pavement. And one boy was like, what? Like, what was the point of that? Those people had a very nice, tidy garden, but the pavement was covered in leaves. Right, what do we think, title-wise? Well, here's where I get stuck, Suze. Suze is like, how do you scrap with 100 people watching you do it live? I couldn't do that. And Georgia agrees that she couldn't either. But here's where I get stuck. I get completely paralyzed by titles. So what should we call it? What should we call it? Okay, that's gonna make the neighbor that's gonna make the neighbor far more exciting, Elaine. Elaine says that she imagines that leaf blower man has to rip off his shirt and change clothes like Superman to become hedge trimmer man. Okay, I think this needs to be popped up and stuck behind there. Steffi says, well, what's the story you want to tell? See, that's a good question. This isn't one where I've already got the story set, and that's what makes it easier for me when I do have the story set. So it's not the last time I've been to Disneyland, but the last time that we went as a family. This is 2018 in the summer holidays. And nice and early, an extra magic hour. I like watching the teacups more than I like riding the teacups. True story. Dun, 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 dun. Shall we have tea first? Shall... Oh. It's back. We... oh no, I've got more A's here. Okay, and tea first. I think I can still do that. Lane says, just call it Scraggly Haired Alice. do. A wonderful view. That's pretty cute. looks like. This is gonna drive me mad. Can't function! How do people do this? Why did I do it? Dun, dun, dun. Georgia cannot take me seriously because of the nails. Nor can I. But are you supposed to take me seriously? I mean, I'm not. It's not often that I'm a serious person. So maybe this is it. You're not meant to take me seriously. Hello, Sarah. Okay, now I'm really nervous that I'm going to write Wonderland instead of wonderful, so I got to be careful because I don't want to be I don't want to be having to move letters around. Go on. Up you go. Okay. Yes, I do find it helpful to talk to them. I don't know that it actually helps them, but it helps me. So why not? Oh, Suze is a little behind, I think, and she says bruise and views. Like bruise as in the T, not an injury. I like it, I like it. It's too late, but I like it. Wonderful, not Wonderland. Wonderful. That's funny. I've got 4 U's left. I got 2 pink and 2 the periwinkle purple. All the other colors I've used. I guess I used more U's than usual. More U's than usual. Don't worry, Suze. You are welcome to be. No, that's not going to work. You are welcome to be on your own time zone, and Georgia will help you translate it. It's fine. She'll convert from Sue's time to Shim time. Right, last letter. What should it be? I could put the pink in there, but because so much of this was in pink, I didn't add any pink letters there. So might go with turquoise. Oh, there's only one of the darker blue. It's not really a navy. Let's do that one. Okay. Now. Yeah, Dormouse lives in the sugar pot. Oh, I drank all my coffee. Okay. I might do something bold and do some handwriting. Just looking for what paper I have handy for that. What have I got that's good for writing? This is smooth. Okay, where's smooth? Whoop. Okay. I always do that. I always knock a certain thing in the cupboard. Okay, so view. Well, let's grab this month's color, which is Dusty Concord. So I've got some ink. And let's get a brush pen that looks nice. And this one. So I don't want it to be a huge tip. Oh, frozen, but you got sound. Hold on. You. Let's fix her up there. Okay. Should be defrosted now. Thank you. Okay. And then I need my mat, which was right there. Jamie's not frozen. How fun. Okay. And these can all up on the mat. Okay, so some of this onto the mat. Oop, that's plenty. Got some water going through this brush, which I may not be able to squeeze properly. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Ooh. Now, let's see. Now, here's where I get, this is the part that's scary for me. That's not bad though. Not quite a lot of pigment on there. Not loving that E, but I can fix it. Okay. Alright, so how do I fix the E? Ha. So this E starts off a nice width, but then it went wobbly too quickly. So I'm going to go to this right-hand side of the left edge. Are you following me? This side here. And I'm going to take that straight down there. Well, it's not straight.